This video has been made possible by EA Game Changers. Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel. I'm hoping that you all are having a lovely day today. So as you all know, I just came back from EA Play. I came back yesterday. So EA invited me to come to Hollywood and play around with the new expansion pack Island Living. So I am very grateful that they, decided to invite me, give me this opportunity because I had so much fun. I met so many amazing simmers, which I will tell you about all later, but let me focus on this pack first before I go into story time mode, probably for another video. But I had so much fun going there and just, meeting so many awesome people and being so inspired. I was so inspired when I was there. But what I, of course, loved the most was playing around with the new Island Living expansion pack, and this is one of the builds that I did there. So here I am building a modern type of beach house. I do implement a very traditional looking roof, as you guys can see. I really wanted to go for the island vibe. It's an island pack. I wanted to go for an island vibe. I am gonna do more modern mansions in this world when the pack is gonna release. But for, the first few videos that I did there, I wanted to keep it, a little bit more casual, keep this island feeling going, that vibe that I was getting, and I really like it. So as you guys can see, I'm building in the water. I actually added in, all of the rooms on the water. You saw the foundation going in. And then afterwards, I added in the stilted foundation. And the stilted foundation is actually really interesting because it's not an island paradise item. It's a base game item. So now you can build in the water. Either, it's with either it's with Paradise Living or no Island Living. So if you have an island, or you can just use the stilted foundation on your normal lots, wherever, because it's base game. And I love that idea. I love that they did that. I love that they created a chance for the people who didn't have the money to buy the pack yet, that they can still use the stilted foundation, because it's really nice to use it in like normal builds as well. I made this beach house I think for cats and dogs, and I created my own little stilted foundation with columns, but now you can just use the foundation for that. So I think that is a really nice touch, and I'm happy that they're base game. So what I also really loved about this pack, and I am gonna state a lot of stuff that I love, by the way. I actually absolutely adore this pack. I mean, I had my heart set on university. I still have my heart set on university. University is what I was rooting for. Everyone was like, when the leaks came out, like that it was gonna be an Island Living pack. I was like, no, they wouldn't do that. There's gonna be university. I was dead set. But then when, it came further and further apparent, because there were more leaks and more significant leaks, that, it was gonna be Island Living. And yeah. By the time of the final leak, I was like, okay, I need to, it's not university, it's Island Living. Okay. But then I saw mermaids. And mermaids changed everything for me. Mermaids got me so excited. I needed some more, non-sims in my game. So, I needed more life states. I needed more fantasy in my world. I love playing with witches, with fairies, with mermaids, you know, all that jazz. I love that so much in my Sims 3 game. So having mermaids back got me really, really excited. You know, that's changed everything. At first I was like, island living, but then I saw mermaids and I was like, yes, island living, you know. It's so weird how much a mermaid can change you. And then I loaded up the game when I was in the creators cave. You know, they set us all on our own computers. So nice. I think it was all sponsored by, what was it again? Oh, Logitech. I think it was all Logitech. It was so nice. I love Logitech. But yeah, anyways, trailing off. Not important, you know, how the computers look, because I'm a big computer nerd, by the way, if you haven't known that. I used to study for being a network, how do you call it? Not a network designer. I studied networking, so like Cisco routers, you know, programming those and such. And I also studied to, you know, in depth how you know, build computers and such. And I don't know really how to explain what I studied. Netwerkbeheerder and systeembeheerder in Dutch. You know, if you're Dutch, you kind of know what I mean. So I'm a big computer nerd. So, you know, when I saw the setups, I was like, yay! So happy. But yeah, so I started up the game, and then I saw the world map, and the world map made me so happy because I saw that the lots were half in the water. Like you see right now, we're actually building on water, and that actually made me more happier than mermaids. I can't explain. I mean, I was jumping up and down on my chair, and I know Steven was sitting right next to me, and also Dr. Ashley, and they were also you know, jumping up and down and being also happy. So we were all really excited when we were sitting there. So yeah, building on water made me even happier than mermaids. So, you know, now I'm okay that it's not university. I'm like, sure. And university can wait. It will come later. So as you all can see, this house is really taking shape. I really like the little dock side that I created here. There's a floaty in the water. We have a cabana, you know, with the 2 sun lounge chairs on the side. I don't know if you guys saw it. We have lounge chairs. Well, you saw it in the trailer, right? You've probably watched the trailer a million times and deciphered it and watched all the videos about the trailer. I mean, I know I did. So you guys probably did as well. I just was so excited just to see everyone, you know, speculate and such. I did watch a lot of people have their opinion about the trailer, and I liked every one of them. But yeah. We have floaties, we have lounge chairs. I love this kind of, I don't know what is this. It's like a sun area, what I'm creating here on the deck. I really love it. I also really like that we have the new, what is it called? The rooftop colors, you know? The roof color thingy. I don't know how you call that. Usually when I do my voiceovers, I have my game open, and if I don't know the name of something, I just quickly look, you know, hover over it. Okay, and that's the English word, but I don't have my game open. But you know what I mean. We have new rooftop colors. It's like a grassy kind of straw texture. There are 2 of them. You have this texture and another one. I do prefer this texture. I think it's more polished than the other one. And then there is a other texture that I actually haven't used yet. I think it's like a golfplaat in Dutch, English. I don't know, but it's kind of metal looking. But yeah, I still need to play around with that. Oh, did you see me placing the outdoor shower there on the side? Yeah, we have an outdoor shower that you can use either indoor or outdoor. But I think it's such a really nice idea. Yes, it's not the customizable showers yet, but it's getting there. It has no glass, so you can definitely build it in a boot, which I did a lot. I mean, I always do that anyways in all my builds, but now it kind of makes sense because they don't have glass. I do wish that there was like a modern version of that, you know, a little bit more sleeker, but it's fine. You know, I'm happy with, you know, how they kind of made what we wanted, you know, a separate kind of shower head without any glass walls whatsoever. So I'm happy. We're getting there. You know, I'm expecting fully customizable showers in the future. I'm definitely think we are working there. So, you know, we're getting there. I'm happy with what we're doing right now. So for the kitchen, by the way, for the kitchen, we did get a new kitchen counter. Sadly, there was no kitchen island when I was playing with the pack. I did ask, you know, what is wrong with the kitchen? Why only have we why do we only have a kitchen counter, no kitchen island? They said it was an oversight. There's definitely an island, so it will be fixed hopefully before the patch. Oh, before the pack releases. I don't know. So, you know, don't pin me, don't add me or whatever. But, you know, they said that they were working on it. So I think that is a great idea. So I cannot really comment about the kitchen yet because I don't know the full detail yet. But what the counter that I had, it was lovely. It was a lovely counter. It had like this bluish kind of surface that I really liked. It's complemented a lot of stuff that we had in the pack. And what I also really like is a lot of stuff complements the Caribbean update items that we've gotten a few months ago. So like the wallpaper that I'm using is actually from the Caribbean stuff pack. It complements this house so well. We did get multiple new wallpapers. There were 5 of them. I will be showcasing the wallpapers a bit more in my second build, which I will be uploading very soon. So, you know, if you want to see how the wallpapers look, I am like using 2 or 3 in that next build. But for this build, they were a bit too traditional. So yes, the wallpapers are not modern at all. You know, the Caribbean ones are like half and half, kind of modern with that really nice pattern, but also a bit traditional because of the wainscoting on the bottom. But the wallpaper that we actually got with Island Living definitely was traditional overall. Oh, I am using one of the wallpapers, by the way, as the exterior wallpaper. That's right, we've gotten two of them are like exterior ones, although I think the other ones you can also use exterior. But I really liked this one, and that is the wooden kind of, what do you call it? The wooden wallpaper on the exterior. That's what I use. And it has like different varieties of wood. So you have like the darker one that I have, a more reddish one, a more middle tone, a more neutral one. And I think there's even a white one, but I haven't gone there yet. So yeah, definitely have a nice exterior wallpaper for you to use. And there's also a large variety of new furnishing items. As you probably can see, I'm furnishing the living room. So there are 2 new rugs. There are 9 chairs, which include some poofs, some dining chairs, a bar stool, you know, but 9 in total, which was really fun for me, because I love chairs and I needed more. But I think my favorite one, so my favorite chair and couch combination is actually either this one or there's another one with kind of a wicker, you know, texture to it. But what I like about this couch right here, it's actually a little bit see-through, you know. You don't see it right, you know, you see it a little bit, but the sides and the back are a bit more see-through, you know, and I love that texture. It reminds me of the umbrella from the backyard stuff bag. Yeah, the backyard stuff bag had like this very large circular table, you know, it's like a dining table with a large parasol or umbrella on it, and that was also a very see-through texture. It reminds me of that. Oh, and then these dividers. The divider that you saw, I loved that divider so much, but I couldn't make it work. The house was a bit too small, a bit more, you know, not ultra modern. It just didn't work out like I wanted it to, so I am not using the divider just yet. But when I get my hands on the pack, and that's gonna be like, you know, when is it gonna release? Not next week? I think it's next week. So when I get my hands on the pack, I will be building a modern mansion on the ocean. Oh yes. Oh yes, I will. I have all my plans ready. I know what I want to do. I've been thinking about my modern mansion on the water ever since I was on the plane. I know what I want. But for these first few builds here, that I did at EA Play. I was like, let's keep it simple, Mona. Let's just explore. That's definitely something that I always do when I, start building with a new pack. I do something simple and I just explore. I try to find the limitations of what this pack has to offer. And I try to, make something fun. And then after I do something more larger. So I do have a larger mansion in mind, but that will come next week when the pack comes out. And we got a swing set. Really nice. And and the windows and the doors. Did I cover the windows and doors yet? I don't think so. So we've gotten a few new windows as doors. As you guys can see, I already placed all of them. You can see them. But the large windows here on the side, the full glass ones, those are not base game. That's actually Island Living. So we've gotten a few very modern looking windows and matching doors. So we have a very large matching door that is a sliding door. So the doors actually slide open and close. I love that. Definitely something that I needed in my game. And this is the chair, what I was talking about, the couch. This couch was like a wicker kind of rounded edges. Look at that detail. I love that one, and I also like the other one. So the couches and the chairs were a big yes for me. Definitely all the patterns that were on there. Very colorful, but also very modern looking. I can definitely incorporate a lot of the furnishing in a modern build and also in a traditional build. So that actually made me very happy. It is very versatile for either modern or traditional or for a mix. Some of the items are not. Look at this desk. That's like really traditional. You can incorporate it in a very modern build, but it will look very out of place, just so that you know that. So yeah, there's like a mix and match between, kind of styles. But I like it. I can definitely see me do either both styles in this with this bag. Oh my gosh, I'm losing trail. I'm like talking and thinking about a million things at once. So what I also really thought that was I think a step forward for us is these shelves that I'm playing around with. So the shelf that you see there on the ground, that is a part of a 3-set shelf set. So, it's a set of 3. You can use them apart, but you can also use them together. They are actually sectional shelves. And I don't know if you guys saw my other video, the modern Hollywood mansion, but I did briefly talk about sectional couches and how I would love to have them in my game. So yes, shelves are not couches, I am aware, but I do think that the sectional shelves are a big step forward to, maybe that leap into sectional couches. So I do think the dev team is thinking about, Mona, sectional items. I do think that they're thinking about it. And maybe this was like the first test run. I actually forgot to ask about that. I forgot to ask a lot of things, because when we were there and I saw all the sim gurus like walking around, and commenting, and I was starstruck. Yeah, I have to say it. I was starstruck. These people are my, I look up to them so much. It's insane. They are doing a line of work that I would have loved to do. I would have loved to create video games. I would have loved to, to just create. But yeah, sadly, I chose the different side. I went more for programming and for, networks and such, like routers and internet and that sort of thing. But this is also a side that I also, wanted to explore when I was younger. But then I had children and all my dreams went down the drain, But yeah, that does happen. I had children at a very, very young age. I was 21. Just came from school, just finished school. So I haven't really done much with my degree. Like nothing. And the plan was just to study further, which I haven't done. But that was one of my aspirations when I was little. or younger, you know, create video games. But I'm very lucky because my daughter Selena, she wants to be a video game designer when she grows up. She wants to do more of the graphical stuff. So I'm living through her. I know that's really awful to say, but I'm that typical mom. I mean, if she doesn't want to do it, it's fine. She can choose. But this is something that she said when she was like, I think 5 or 6. She already knew what she wanted. She's a strong-headed girl, you know. No one, she does what she wants, and no one ever comes in her way, which I love. But yeah, I'm so trailing off from the island paradise. Where was I? What was I talking about? Yeah, the sim gurus, I think. I don't know. But yeah, it was so much fun meeting all of them. But yeah, anyway, so as you all can see, I'm now upstairs doing the final bedroom. We did get some new beds. As you saw, there are 2 new double beds. There are 2 single beds. I will be showcasing more beds, of course, in upcoming builds. I have already planned a second one, which I will be releasing, I don't know when, but it's like almost done, so don't worry, there will be more. But there's also 2 new rugs, the square one, the more rectangular one, and they have really funky colors, which I can appreciate. Usually when I did custom content builds, I used a lot of colorful items and mixed them with my black, white, and gray vision, you know. So usually I had like black, white, and gray wallpapers, and then I had like a little feature wall with a colorful wallpaper. Then I would match all of my rugs and stuff with that, and then my couch would be neutral, but the pillows would have color, you know. That's how I like to decorate. Sadly, that way is not always possible with only the normal game. For if you have custom content, that works out so much better. But you know, the colorful rugs really does, you know, give me that chance to decorate like that. So I'm very happy with the colorful rugs, and I'm also happy with the new sliding door. So we have, like I said, we have 2 large sliding doors. There's one full glass, there's one with shutters, and there's also a small sliding door, but with a awesome pattern on it. It's you see it upstairs at the bedrooms. I just really love the pattern that is in those doors. So, you know, that gave me life. You know, I love that pattern. I think it's a pattern I have in a custom content wallpaper from Peacemaker, I see. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that's a pattern that he does or has somewhere in a pack. So yeah, I was very happy with that. There's actually so much more that I need to talk about. So I'm not gonna overflow you with everything yet. I mean, you probably will watch other builds, but I will be talking more about everything, you know, that I saw in the game when I was there at EA Play and other builds as well. So, you know, there will be more builds where I talk about everything, because this is not everything, y'all. This is not it. There's more. So yeah, we have jet skis. We have, oh my gosh, there's so much more. But I did add in a jet ski there on the back of the island, or on the back of the island, at the back of the house, as you can see. It's a functional jet ski. So yeah. So excited. So I do hope that you all really enjoyed this little voiceover, this peek inside of the world of island living, you know, the Island Sulani. This is one of the lots there on a 30 by 40, by the way. This is a 30 by 40. And it made me excited. I'm excited. So if you liked the video, don't forget to leave your likes, of course, very important for me. It makes the channel grow. It makes me happy. And if this is the first video that you're seeing from me and you like it, please subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you would never ever miss a video of mine. So that's it, you guys. I'm hoping that you all are having an awesome, awesome day wherever you are. And hopefully I will see you all in the next one. Bye bye.